Now I know this wasn't here on Friday when I left. What are you gonna do now?
Man, oh man, am I glad you were here. Looks like you've met our next project.
Yes, I have. I guess you didn't go golfing on Friday.
I did not go golfing. I went on essentially the same run they did in the movie to go pick this up and back on the same day, and I guess you can call me Burt Reynolds without the mustache. All right, we're gonna take a little time to go over this for you guys just because it's such an amazing vehicle. We're not gonna do a lot to it. We're just gonna kind of clean it up because this is pretty original. It did have a paint job about 15 or so years ago, according to the previous owner. And you know, there's some chips and stuff here, but biggest thing is, you know, we might redo this bumper, get a new one, or just clean it up a little bit because, you know, these polyurethane bumpers on these cars, they get a little bow in them over time. But you know, that and the rear bumper is off just a little bit. Just kind of realign body panels, you know, straighten things up a little bit. But overall, this thing, I gotta tell you guys, is so nice. It's super clean, super original. You know, there's a few add-ons that we'll get into that I think actually add to the car without going full resto mod essentially. One being the vintage air. It does have vintage air in it, ice cold air conditioning, electronic controls. You know, you get rid of all the vacuums and the pull switches and all that stuff. But it is a real Y82. So, you know, somewhere down here we've got the hood popper, and it does have the 6.6 liter 400 engine in there, painted in the appropriate blue, as you can see. What you can also see here is it does have another one of those upgrades, which is cooling system. Dual electric fans, bigger aluminum radiator. This thing will never overheat on you. They had a new brake master cylinder put in, which, as you can see, didn't get coated with anything, so it's starting to surface rust a little bit. Clean that up. We're just going to clean this all up, make it look super nice and original, like it would have come from the factory, you know, outside of these few little things like the upgraded AC compressor and the aluminum radiator. But overall, this thing starts right up, runs well, cold AC. Like I said, the paint's great. The when they put the new decal kit on these, which, you know, is a pretty extravagant kit, there's you know, gold lines everywhere. Of course, the Screaming Chicken, Trans Am logos everywhere on this thing. They're showing their age. You know, it may have been a cheaper kit that they put on here, and they also didn't put all the kit that comes up around and, you know, the T-tops and down the middle. So, you know, we're gonna kind of get that a little more accurate. But then this interior, man, I mean, these are the original seats, carpet, console, door panels, super nice. You know, has 19,000 on the odometer, which, you know, you can only assume is 119,000 from previous owners. We're really excited to see where we can take this. You know, hopefully we'll have it done, you know, really soon, but at the same time, it's really sad because I need to stop buying dream cars. It's the worst thing about this job is buying dream cars and then having to sell them, but that's what I do. So one day I'll have a collection to house all these, but for now, we're gonna have to sell it here pretty soon, so. All right, time for its first test drive, see what else we can find with this thing, but I cannot wait to show you this when it's all done. Peace. Well, I just got back from SEMA, and while I was gone, it looks like somebody's been doing some work on this, and I think Austin made an executive decision.
Now, I didn't make no executive decision. Just because you were off golfing.
Was not golfing, I was at SEMA. So of course, networking, all that good stuff. And yes, it was in Vegas, but I didn't go out late, didn't stay up till 5:30 one night. saw a lot of cool stuff for that. And like I said, talked to Steven and Legacy EV, just kind of about the future there and what that all looks like. But I did do some research on some powertrains, talk to some guys out there, what we want to build here, and we're going to do a full build for this. You know, it's going to be an LS LT engine, somewhere around that. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but I'm about 99% sure I know what it's going to be now. And same with transmission and everything behind it. And yeah, we got everything pulled out. So this thing is in pieces. Start cleaning it up, start doing body work soon, hopefully have that engine here in the next few weeks, start putting it back together. You'll be able to hopefully see some of that soon. But otherwise, yeah, she is in pieces, and still as we take more off of this onion, we see more and more clean metal. So it's still a pretty nice project to start with.
What did I hit that with?
What's wrong with it?
It's just tight.
Dang, how'd you tighten it?
I didn't think I tightened it with anything.
Took it off, so it can be seized.
You have the technology.
She's a clean car. Needs a little cleaning, but she's clean. Yeah, you know, just easy stuff here. Looks like a mess. A little stressful at first when you first pull these things apart, but they do come together. It's just easier to tear it all out, because when you tear it all out and get a nice blank canvas, it's a lot easier to see.
So those are things that have the bumper?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep, that's the front. That's the bumper bracket. I don't know what this does.
It just keeps it from pushing out.
You would think that if these connected that it would. We don't know everything about cars. Not everything, but most things. He knows most things. Like the difference between LS and LT, the exact difference.
Well, there's a lot more than what I described, but I'm not smart enough for all that. Because then you get into block architecture and all kinds of water jackets and crazy stuff like that, and I don't get paid enough for that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Something like that. Cool. All right, well, we're gonna kind of finish tearing this thing down to get it ready for some scuffing and cleaning and paint all the underside, because we got, you know, the pan in, and we'll kind of just start building her back from there as we get parts, which some parts are gonna take a while, but I'm hoping to have this done by the end of the year. It'll be close. If we had all the parts, we could do it pretty quickly. But, you know, honestly, pretty happy with what we found so far. Either way, though, it kind of looks like you have some cleaning up to do. So I've got some.
Hey, whoa.
I've got some stuff to do over here.
Play golf all week now. You take off when there's a mess to clean up.
I'm too sore for golf. I gotta go. Gotta go do some stuff on the computer. All right, what's the problem? What do we have going on here?
I don't know.
You don't know what's wrong with it? What's it doing? Is this piece missing over here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see if we can't get it out of there. Come over here. Take a look at it. Come over there. All right. Is this what was the problem? This wasn't connected? Is that what was going on?
Yeah.
And you need this to go in here? Okay. Let's put this in here. That. Now you get to put the screw in. Can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
So here's this. Let me get it started for you. Let's see, it might have a little trouble getting started. Okay, can you pull this trigger right here?
Mm-hmm.
Pull it. Pull it up. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Look at that. Now you have yourself a handle. Like, share, and subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Boom. Nailed it.